I think we aimed too high. I think maybe just a brewery. I think Nathan's probably got the right idea.
Yeah, Tiny Rebel are good lads as well. I visited the brewery in Newport, and they're lovely, lovely Welsh boys.
There we go.
I need to go and pick up some more of their beers. I do quite like them. That Club Tropicana is lovely.
Banging.
What have I got? I've got something called ECAT, and it's by Salt. There you go. That's
yeah.
But
yeah,
I've got some questions about stuff on the side here. It says, ECAT, noun, an Indonesian method of tie-dyeing warp and weft yarns before weaving. And a smooth DDH DIPA or DIPA, totally ignorant what that is, with intense tropical fruit and citrus hop aromas. 8%. Rich would have that for his breakfast.
8%?
I know. My wife went and bought 4 beers for me yesterday, and every one of them was over 8%. I was like, you trying to kill me? You trying to kill me?
Clearly just trying to get rid of you for an evening.
I know. Easy done. Easy done. Does anyone know what is this? A smooth DDH? DIPA? What's that? What's that all about?
Sounds like a wrestling move.
Phone a friend, get rich on the blower.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
ask him next time.
No, don't distract him. He's modding my Dreamcast.
Is he doing that right now? Right, okay.
He's precariously balanced, looking, just soldering a very fine section.
Drops of sweat just dripping into the... Oh.
Hi, Rich. How are you? You okay?
He's crying, is he?
That's the VMU. Fucked.
The VMU.
Lovely.
He's
So I
cleaned
think-
it and everying. What a legend.
Has he?
Yeah, he sent me pictures.
Is it your Dreamcast from way back when, or
My
is it when
day
you bought-
one Dreamcast, yeah.
You're trusting it to Rich.
Trusting it to Rich because I trust him more than I trust myself.
I'm imagining him like the lovely old man in Toy Story 2 who touches
Yeah.
up Woody.
Easy, mate.
Yeah.
It's a child show. Wait, it isn't, cunt. Hold on. I'll get me Mac.
Jesus.
He gets the cotton bud, wipes it across his eye.
Yeah. And then he paints the Andy off of Woody's foot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Great film. There's a guy I go to work with who looks like Big Al.
That's not a compliment.
It's not a compliment.
Does he listen to this?
No. Or at least to my knowledge, he doesn't. So
Although this is a brand new show, he might listen to this.
he might listen to this. I might tell him, we mentioned you first 10 minutes. Big Al, you know?
Just be like, no, I was chatting about Sarah, obviously. Or does he...
Dan... Sorry, I was going to say, but Dan's just up and left.
Dan's gone for another
He's
piece.
just gone. He is.
There's somebody at the
He's gone back to his
door.
laptop.
We're not falling for that twice, Dan. No, literally just ignoring us.
I don't think he can hear us.
Here we go. There we
What?
go. What was it?
Where'd you go?
I need that. I need a light. But I need
Someone
to
at the
use
door.
the laptop to do it. So. No one at the door this time.
There's somebody at the door.
Somebody at the door. Somebody at the door. I need the light on. Can't see a thing.
Bloody
What are
smart
we doing then,
lights.
Lewis? What's,
Yeah, I'm
what
waiting
is-
for
what
I've
is-
just seen what Dan was going
what
to
is
say.
Gobsh right?
Well, wait for Lewis to gather his mind. But what do we all think about the PlayStation thing on Wednesday? Are we live streaming that shit, or what's the plan? Or
Is it 9 p.m. our time?
9 p.m.
I worry they've done the big trailer blowout. I think this is going to be a dry presentation to stream. I think this is going to be your days, your dates, your teraflops, your gigawatts.
40
Like that
minutes. though.
presentation where they spoke about fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Great. Yeah, so we're going to... Gobsh, it's about anything you want it to be. It's a podcast
not
where
the
we can
PS5
chat,
launch.
but not the fucking PS5 launch.
Moving on.
Not the PS5 launch, but today specifically we're going to play a little game, a game we have played in the past, called Big Fact Hunt, otherwise known as 20 Questions, gaming related. So you think of a game, and the other guys here will try and guess that game within 20 questions, answering yes or no only. Now we're going to do current gen, any platform.
Yeah.
Can we all just try and say
cross-player style.
Big Fact Hunt? Each of
Yep.
us? Because that would be quite good. Ben?
Big fact hunt.
Come on, Nate.
Big fact hunt.
Ooh. Big Fact Hunt.
Big Fact Hunt.
That's cheating.
It is, I know.
Big Fact Hunt.
That's
Good
like in
job.
Super
Gobsh
Smash
shite.
Brothers.
Have
Have you noticed in Super Smash Brothers, Xander Mobius has left a very big gap between duck and hunt? He goes, duck, hunt.
I like the way he pronounces some of the names. Who's it? Bowser Jr. is almost said with a question mark. It's like Bowser Jr. It's really
Oh
weird.
yeah, like he's recorded it like as two separate words.
Or like he thought he was going to do Bowser, and then someone put a bit of paper in front of him saying Junior, and he was like Junior.
Eamon's in the
yeah.
chat, by the way. He said Billy Hatcher and a giant egg.
I
That's
was
all he,
waiting for.
that's all he
I was
said.
waiting for-
That's all he
Hey,
said.
man.
That's all he needs to say.
Who wants to go first?
Ooh, I reckon you do.
I'll go first then.
Yeah.
I'll go first, and I will take my own. So if we can all take our own tallies,
Oh,
therefore
wow.
we can
Yep.
avoid any cheating. Ben,
Oh, I see. So you tally how many people have asked you questions.
how many questions have been asked? Yeah.
Yes. So 20 each, right? So 60 questions we've got.
No, that is not. Stop chancing it. Such a chancer.
Shit.
I'm ready.
Should we think of an appropriate song for? I reckon we change up the theme song every single week for Gobsh shite. So just
Yep.
somebody shout out any song and let's just have it as the theme song for today.
Starlight by Superman Lovers.
Okay.
I'm ready.
That's enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's sad. Is it
Oh, wait there. Yes, on you go. Apologies.
is there a main character? Is the main
Yes.
character a bloke?
Because I don't know an answer. I no
Don't know.
You
Or
know.
is no.
is not
Okay.
a bloke.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean though?
It doesn't mean anything.
But you stop it. You just answer yes or no, mate. You should be mute.
Is it available on all current gen platforms?
Yes. Maybe. I think so.
It's
Interesting.
cross playing.
Ooh.
If you're not sure if they're a bloke, is the main character an animal of some kind?
No.
Shit.
Not an
3
animal.
questions.
Hmm.
Play along and chat. Eamon.
Help
Come on.
Hey.
Come on, Eamon. You should be able to get this already.
Okay.
So it's on all platforms. It's not a bloke, and it's not an animal.
And did we say current gen?
Yeah, current gen
Yeah.
only.
I'm just writing down, just so that when we get to like question 15, we're panicking. I've got the knowledge, which I very rarely get to say in any walk of life. Does the main character? Let's try and nail down the genre. Is it a first-person shooter?
It is not a first-person shooter.
Not a shmup. Oh, well, not a first-person shooter. Not first person.
First person shooter. It's not an animal, not a. I mean, we're assuming that there is a main character,
Good point.
but there doesn't necessarily need to be. Is this part of a series that has been out prior to the current
Ooh,
gen?
good question.
No, it's no.
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 So this is okay.
All right.
Okay, so it's not a remake.
It
It's
is
not anything that's been out before this generation, but it's on all platforms.
Well, that's not the question you asked. Yes, if it was a series before, as in I guess that was a series of games before this generation.
Sorry, I mean, has there been any release in this series prior to this one that you're talking about? Is what I meant. Sorry.
Well, yes, I suppose. Yes.
Suppose or
Yes.
got you crack on the stand, don't you?
Right.
So there has been other games of this game, other versions. I reckon it's a remaster. Think about how he's getting confused a bit, so it could be a remaster.
I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. These questions are not making it easy.
I see.
What's the point of the fucking game? That's the whole point.
Well, it's a bandicoot is an animal.
A bandicoot is an animal.
So, I mean, is a dragon an animal? I guess it's a mythical being.
I think you would have cracked under that if we'd been animal. We'd be like, dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, they hatch out of eggs.
Skyrim.
I mean, our question was, is it a bloke or an animal? It could be a woman.
What?
Could
In
be a
a
woman.
video game?
I just
Fucking
don't know
hell.
we've thought about
Crazy.
this.
Who brought Nathan?
God, you and your crazy ideals.
I am very left-wing, guys.
Not gonna lie to you, I am very cool with women in games. Whoa! Wow.
Yeah, it's the
Or-
fact that he hesitated at that though, when Dan originally asked,
Yeah.
"Is it a bloke?" and he went, "No."
Mm.
So I didn't jump straight to woman from that.
Or-
I thought,
or and maybe there's like a joint protagonists, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or something, or
Don't let the way I answer the questions,
that.
influence you.
Yeah, but
That-
literally
That is
proven
all
what
we've
for
got to
sex.
go on, though.
Just
You know
take
that,
it-
right?
No, that's what the
That's the
actual
purpose of
answers
the
to go
game.
by. The actual answers.
Don't
By the
trust what I say
not
back
how
to you
I
guys.
inflect the answers.
Look at my eyes. Don't listen to my mouth.
Go outside. Don't go outside. Okay, so
Let's just ask more questions. We've got ourselves in a corner here.
is my
I've
go?
already lost count. Was that 5 or 6? I think that's 6.
That was number 6, so this will be number 7. So
Wow.
background.
Does the main character or main characters hold weapons?
Good question. Do you know what this game is?
Yeah, but these are into literal.
Have you picked a game that you don't know again? Oh, fuck me, Fallout. Oh,
Do they hold weapons?
Or things that
No.
we generally
No.
consider as weapons?
No.
So, all right, cool.
No, okay. Okay, so we know it's not a first-person shooter. You're not holding a weapon.
Yeah,
Puzzle
stuff like-
game.
Stuff like Ratchet and Clank out.
Yeah,
Or
if it was something multi, where it was like a wrestling game where you could play as both like men and women, radical, I know, then I think he probably would have been Lewis about it. So I think we would have known, would have guessed.
keep forgetting it's all platforms as well.
Is this a game that's been developed in Japan?
No.
Very good, very good.
that was a quick answer.
It was an easy question.
Is there a main character in this game?
Yes.
So it's a multi-platform game.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounded like a waste of a question, but it could have been a puzzle game, could have been a racing game.
Good point.
That's
Good
just
point.
eradicated 2 genres.
Okay.
That's my modus operandi.
Would it be rated mature?
No.
All right.
Not to my
What's
knowledge,
that?
anyway.
Is that 9, 10?
10.
What are we at? Do we get a clue at 10?
No.
It's critically acclaimed.
So I'll go through it. Not a man. it is cross-platform. Not an animal. Current generation. Not a first-person shooter. There's been other versions of this game prior, and not developed in Japan. There is a main character and not rated mature. I think if we go down the genre route, We'll probably nail it.
Mm.
Is
Yeah.
it a action adventure game?
No.
We've got to think about this multi-platform, and not created in Japan. So we've got to think about
Yeah.
American games or
Critically
European games,
acclaimed.
stuff like Rayman or
He likes
Or
racing
Rayman, I'm
games as
thinking
well,
of.
doesn't he? He loves a racing game.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
is it Everybody Loves Rayman?
His fat
So
brother across the road.
There is a main character.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
asked that. Yeah.
Let's not worry about the character. Try and get the genre, or try
Yeah.
and get the,
Right.
because we know it's platform. It's on multi, so I think that'll probably give it away if we can nail down what type of game it is.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it a physical release initially, not a later on limited run?
I will have to double check that. I don't think so.
Okay. Narrows
Take
it down
that
a
how
little
you
bit.
will.
It's not a big boy game. It's not a big boy AAA.
Not a big boy AAA.
By the sounds of it.
If he's picked Hollow Knight again,
I've picked that before.
I thought you had.
Sure.
Remember?
Mm,
No, it's too obvious.
double bluffing.
Not a man.
Go on, Ben.
So we
Not a
haven't
man.
got we haven't got an answer to that question yet
No.
What?
about the release.
Yeah, I won't take a tally for that one.
I will have to check.
Okay. If
Yeah.
have you got Wikipedia up in front of you for this game?
I do indeed. Yeah.
Did this come out day and date on all 3 consoles?
Mm.
Nope.
I thought he was imitating them. So it didn't. So it probably came on Switch later.
Unless it's an indie, in which case it might come out on the Switch first.
Yeah, it could have been on
So we
Switch
have
first.
it
Good point.
comes, it won't be Overwatch because there's no guns or big shooty things.
There are
What
men in
about
that game.
time frame of the release? Why don't we narrow it down?
Well,
Can we narrow?
I'm going to continue asking about genre, just because I need to get it nailed. Okay.
Sorry, I'm typing.
It's okay.
Quite right.
I'm not
So
just
it's
googling things.
Not an action adventure. So we know it's not a first-person shooter. It has got a main
ask the
character.
question you want to ask. They always ask, Dan. Ask the question
The one that you normally ask,
that
Lewis.
he normally asks
I can't remember what I normally have.
when it comes to genre.
Oh, is it a JRPG? That's the one you normally ask.
Okay, no.
So you don't need to
Actually-
ask it now. We know what it is.
Is it a JRPG?
Knock a letter off.
It's an
JRP?
It's an RPG.
Oh,
No, it's a JRP.
that's
JRP,
I tried to make
Dan.
that fucking joke and nobody laughed. I'm ruined on you guys. It's a JRP.
All right, RPG came to all platforms, came to Switch later, or at least didn't come to them all day and dates. It's not a bloke. That rules out Dragon Quest. Oh no, that's Japanese.
Yeah, it's not Japanese. That's a good one actually not to know now.
It's
Because
not
obviously-
Skyrim because it's not.
Why wouldn't it
Yeah,
be?
we said this. We said this
Skyrim.
gen. I think it's cheating if you're like the PS5 or PS4 version of Skyrim.
Plays on my fridge. Um,
What? No.
Previous
weapons.
games in the series as well. Previous games in the series. We need to remember that.
hmm.
Western RPG.
Did I say it had previous games? I don't
You
think I did.
didn't say there weren't.
It's a good point. Do you want to clarify that, Lewis?
Okay, so it does not have games prior to this. Released prior to it.
Okay.
Right, it's not what you said last time. so
No,
that's
that
interesting.
wasn't. So no,
Well,
no,
that's, I
completely
mean, that's
confused.
thrown off all my whole line of questioning.
Yeah, ruined the game for me.
Yeah. Gobsh.
Totally. Yeah.
Gobsh.
thanks. Gobsh. Okay, so we know it is not a man. It's cross-playing, not an animal. Current gen, not a first-person shooter. It is an RPG. There's been no other version of whatever this game is prior. It's not been made in Japan. There is a main character. It's not rated mature. That's it.
No big guns.
Not rated mature. RPG. should be the two key ones at the moment. So there isn't giant anime women running around.
So it's a Western RPG without weapons.
Octopath? No, that's Japanese.
That's
Stupid, Dan. Stupid.
trying to think of even Western RPGs, to be perfectly honest.
Difficult, isn't it? Witcher? Oh,
Yeah,
Weapons.
Yeah,
holding the weapon.
Yeah,
You want a clue?
Is it a
I know at
is
least
it a-
Ben has played this game.
we need to figure
I
out if
know
it's
that you
a
have at least played this, Ben.
first-person RPG or a 2D RPG. Like, are we thinking?
Good point. I could nail it down a bit.
Because
Trials of
stuff
Mana?
like
Is that that's still
It's Japanese.
it's like stuff like Outer Worlds is an RPG technically, isn't it?
Yeah, but you play as a bloke. I think you would have got hung up if you have a choice at the front. So it has to be either a lady or some sort of other creature that you're playing as.
Definitely not a bandicoot.
Imagine if that was an RPG.
Came to platforms on different dates as well, but did come over.
Realization on Ben's face. What are you thinking?
Just trying to think of games that have come to all platforms.
I've
I think I've got-
I'm literally looking up at my Switch collection. I don't know if that constitutes cheating, but
You might not have played it on Switch if it's come to all platforms.
I definitely would have.
Well,
Uh,
we've still got 10 more questions to burn through. So,
Children of Mortar popped
Still
into my
question
head.
13, you know?
okay, well, we've still got 8 questions then. Christ. Jesus.
Children of Mortar popped
no.
into my head, but you're playing as a family. You're not playing as a.
Yeah, did we ask single protagonist?
Are you asking now?
No, I think we already kind of asked, and you steered us that way.
I said, did it have a main character? And he
Yeah,
said
I think
yes.
that counts as single protagonist. Yeah.
So exactly.
Okay.
This is tough.
You said
yeah.
okay, like if that's what you want to think.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Good luck to you.
That's not what I fucking meant.
Fucking mug.
Should we? Right.
Ooh. Right, I just want to check.
Go on.
Even if it isn't a shooter, is it first person?
Are you asking me this? Are you
Yes.
asking for...
Yes.
No.
All right.
Eamon
is
said
it
Octopath. Octopath's Japanese developed.
Yeah, it was not
And
developed
multiple
in Japan,
Protagonists.
and it also came out on all platforms, though on different dates. So multi-platform,
Yeah.
Western-ish RPG. At the very least, not Japanese, because Witcher's Poland. It's not American.
What other RPGs from other parts of?
And not first person. Oh no, I was going to say the South Park games, but that would be a bloke.
What about Diablo?
There's multiple.
It's on every platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's multiple protagonists, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do we know, is this a female protagonist? Because we've kind of imagined that in our heads and we haven't
Oh
asked
my
that.
god, there's a daddy long legs.
I think we should ask.
Right. If it's female,
Is there is the protagonist female?
yes. And I'm also going to give you this because I'm a bit... I'm not sure. As you say, all platforms. I do not think it was released on the Xbox, so it's released for
God.
Microsoft Windows and OS X and the other guys.
You have.
I'm not sure. Even now,
Fucked
saying
us.
that, I'm not sure. It's on Xbox. I don't think I have, to be honest.
That changes everything.
Do you like to make eye contact when you fuck people over, Lewis? Is that?
You know that firsthand, don't you?
I do
Just
actually.
about to guess fucking Ori.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Ori works quite well.
So it's a female.
Like Jack Murray for grown-ups.
Fucking Ori.
Okay, so we know it's a female protagonist. Horizon.
So what games have come out on PlayStation and Switch?
Well, Horizon Zero Dawn certainly hasn't.
No.
That came out on PC.
Switch would blow up.
It's got to be an indie, hasn't it?
Doom? Metroid?
Female protagonists on PlayStation
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
Switch.
Doom.
RPG.
Doom.
All right, is it?
I'm
Is it
thinking like Child of Light.
Mm.
Great
That's-
call.
Yeah,
That then.
I haven't played that, Lewis.
that's an Ubi Art game from Ubisoft. Are we at the point of guessing, or should we?
That is on Xbox, and I haven't played it.
I was going to say Inside then, or the other one.
No, it's a female protagonist.
Oh, shit, yeah, of course.
An RPG.
Do we give another clue that
So
potentially
if
might
you want
give it
to
away?
make guesses,
And an RPG. All right.
I'll give you another clue that could give it away. You
Go on
also...
then.
don't give it away. I want to earn this.
Yeah,
come on.
you'll earn it. I don't have to give you this clue then. Fucking earn it on you go.
No, come on.
Well done, Nath. Christ.
You uploaded the video for this game, Ben. Stop looking at your shelf.
I uploaded a video for this game.
Yeah, I don't think it's there on your shelf.
Like 5% of his, 5% of his backlogs on the shelf.
Critically acclaimed. You have
Celeste?
videos of it. Female protagonist.
Celeste? No?
It's not an
Platformer.
RPG.
Released later on the Switch.
Released later on the Switch.
Here's a clue.
Oh my god.
Come on! I'm looking right at it. Look, can you see the reflection in my eyes?
How many questions have we got left?
I have no idea. I stopped counting a while ago. I've got 13 here. Oh no, is that 14 here? So let's just see what's 6 left.
Great.
It's not Blossom Tales, because that came out on the Switch first.
Right, when it came out, was it under 20 quid?
I would
Great,
imagine
great question. Great question.
I would imagine so.
Okay, cool.
Indie. So it's an indie.
Right. Then that does narrow it
Confirmed.
down. Okay.
Wait there, let me just add a little tally mark. There we go.
Critically acclaimed RPG. Have we asked? Celeste isn't an RPG, is it anyway?
No.
A female protagonist. I feel like we're all going to be very pissed off when we
I
realise.
feel like I'm going to be extremely pissed off if I've done a YouTube video of this.
When you say RPG, is there like leveling and experience?
Yeah.
It's not Undertale, is it? Because
That's a
that's
male
not-
protagonist.
That's a male, isn't it?
Bloodstained?
No.
That's Japanese, isn't it?
Oh,
It's still Igarashi, or whatever his name. I think that's his name. Sorry if I got that
Not
wrong.
Child of Light. We've said that already, haven't we?
This is so annoying.
Western RPG.
You haven't played
Yeah,
Darksiders?
Nope.
Darksiders 3.
Yeah.
The one with the woman.
Sissy Jones? Yeah, I think.
But we also it's not first person. I guess we haven't asked if it's third person or if is it 2D. It could still be third person, couldn't it?
Good point.
And came to Switch later. Critically acclaimed. Oh, it's just really pissing me off.
Is the combat? No, hang on. No, ignore that.
You're not holding anything. That's the thing with it.
There's no weapons.
Yeah.
That's...
Under 20 quid as well. So definitely a smaller game. Critically acclaimed.
I need to.
I think,
double check right there.
Well, but I think your
Lewis.
initial
It's not an
reac-
RPG, is it, Lewis?
No. Is this a horror film? Horror game?
No.
Is
I need
the-
to
is the
double check.
protagonist-
Thought it was
You might
Alien.
have you might have gone off in the wrong direction from the first question. Wait there.
The protagonist is not. It's male, isn't it?
now you're gonna be like, oh, it is a bloke. I'm very sorry.
It wasn't on Switch.
I
He's
don't-
just googled if the main character of Undertale is a boy or a girl. That's what he's googling.
I don't think
Fuck.
that. Yeah, so it is Undertale.
Is it?
That's
Is it?
Gobshite.
Wait there. But
And you
Oh,
think
boy.
you thought the main
is it a
character was a
guy?
girl?
Oh,
It's a little boy.
there's nothing that says either way.
Yeah, it looks like a boy.
Is it?
I guess
Yeah.
you're right. It's not defined, but I guess when you gave us not a boy, we were like, well, it's obviously a fucking girl then. Like the based people we are. There's a
I
spectrum,
mean, I
guys.
thought it was a girl.
I always thought that was a wee little lad.
No.
Do you know
was
what,
it-
Lewis? I'm looking at the sprite now, and to be honest, it does look a bit like a girl close up.
Yeah, fair play.
That's Gobshite.
See, I thought you were gonna. I thought you got Undertale there because I was sort of whistling, humming Megalovania away from the microphone, and then you went, "Yeah, but that's a guy, isn't it?" And I was like, "That's why I was like, shit."
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
no. I saw your eyes dart after I mentioned Undertale, so I was like, oh, okay, I see what's happened here.
But yeah, nothing. I can't see anything that would
Just
say
says
otherwise. But
it just says human child.
yeah, I assumed it was
Yeah, you're right,
a little girl.
I guess it's
So-
it's not defined.
Yeah.
Get another
Dan's
fucking beer. Well done,
That's
Lewis.
enough.
Frisk's personality is ambiguous, allowing the player to project their personality onto Frisk or any other personality the player may choose.
Yeah, fair, nice.
Well, fuck me, Lewis.
Dan's not happy. He's going. I mean, that's worse. That one's worse than Super Mario Party.
I do like how we just picked a game with like essentially a non-binary protagonist. We were like, boy, girl, what the fuck?
But now do you understand when you were asking me
It's
questions? I was
either
like,
or.
I don't know.
Well, I did think about
hold a
non-binary
weapon.
characters. But the only one I could think of was the one from Apex, Bloodhound or whatever. Is like one of the only characters I could think of that's canon non-binary. But I guess Frisk just isn't defined as anything, is he? Whatever.
They them.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh,
That's why we call this Gobshite, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was the most Gobshitey
it's all downhill from here.
that was a bit of work, that was.
it was. Christ,
Well, that's
Lewis.
why we're
I
here.
feel like we should have got it as soon as Western RPG was said, really.
Well, it popped into my head, but then I dismissed it because I thought it was a boy. So
Are we still going on about this?
I'd projected myself onto the lead character.
So yeah, like I said, I've always because I'm currently playing it now. I'm trying to finish it because I've never finished it, and I've always thought it was a wee girl.
Milf,
But
Milf Baker.
It is neither.
Who's
Oh.
Milf? Sorry, Milf Baker's just thought you guys were supposed to be woke. It's like fair play, yeah.
Milf Baker is my partner.
Nice.
That's the Twitch account she made to follow my DJ streams.
Milf Baker, of course, yeah. I just thought she was baking milfs. I was like, wow, okay, fair enough. Next one.
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
Who's going next?
That's gonna kick in a minute. I'll go. Go on then. I'll go. Pressure.
Is this game available on all platforms, current gen?
Not all platforms.
Okay.
See, if I answered that question, I would have said maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Depends.
Maybe.
Hang on.
Define all
platforms.
It's on all platforms. It's not a boy.
What was that? That Daddy Longleg's coming after you again.
It might as well be. Fucking hell.
All right.
So not on all platforms. We've already said current gen. How do you want to play this? And you go.
is-
Have you got something on you?
Is it an exclusive game?
No.
Okay.
I
thought that was easier than asking, is it a Nintendo and a PlayStation?
Yep.
Is the character name and title?
No.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
Pleasure. Back to our notes.
So it's not Cuphead.
Not Cuphead.
Is there gunplay involved in this game?
Yes.
Okay, so it's an Xbox and PlayStation game.
Didn't say that.
No, you didn't have to.
Is it first person?
I'm not going to answer it.
So you can likely switch between first and third.
That, yeah. But that's a freebie.
Thanks,
Creepy.
Dan.
Now
Is it
he
a
gets
battle?
his fucking thinking hat on. Jesus Christ. He's ruthless now.
It's
Cheers,
a
Dan.
battle
Thanks. Right, okay, it's this. In
Also, you can't
Google.
just be like, I'm not going to answer that. It's not how this works.
Yeah, but well, I did, and I gave you the answer. It was better than Lewis's. Ambiguity.
No, you led me
That's
towards
the
it.
game. The whole game's ambiguous.
That's a good point, actually. Fair enough. Cool.
Um,
Great pick.
Is it a battle royale?
No.
That's 2 questions now.
Not pulling the wool over my eyes, sunshine.
Just in case you weren't counting.
Trying to impress your missus. You're on question 6, sunshine.
Right, so there's guns.
Not on all platforms. It's not an exclusive game. There's no character name in the title. It has gunplay, and I can't remember what I just said no to.
Is there
royale.
a
It's
a
not a battle
single protagonist?
Yes.
That sounds like that's swappable in some way, like one of 2, or you can swap the gender or something.
Not gender, but
Okay. So there is one main character, but
in this game,
customizable,
there's one
swappable
main
in some-
character, I'd say.
in some way.
Yeah.
Okay.
On play, on exclusive, one main character. First person and third person, is that what we're thinking then? You can switch between the two?
Interesting.
Is it an RPG?
Yes.
Oh.
That's question 7. You're on to your 8th.
Thank you. Maths was never my strong point.
Pleasure.
I've got a rough
wonder
idea
s-
of where this could be going. I'm thinking a kind of Bethesda, Outer Worlds, Fallout.
I was,
kind of game.
yeah, Outer Worlds popped into my head as well. But yeah, Fallout, something
We're
like
holding
that.
that can in front
But
of his
that-
face when we're speaking, so we
I
can't.
think they're all. Outer Worlds is strictly first person. The movement between first and third, I think, is the giveaway. Like, what can you walk around and then you scope in first or something?
Is that a question? Or...
No.
No.
Okay, all right. Well, you're
Yes
getting
or
that
no,
out of
Dan?
me. Oh, fuck. Question 8.
Gunplay.
What about... should we try and narrow... No.
Would you describe the graphics as realistic?
Yes.
Would you describe the graphics as shitey?
A big bag of shit.
Question
that just
9, anyone?
wipes out things like Borderlands and stuff, or
Do you like this game, Dan?
Solid 7.
So
taking
Funnily
away
enough,
a solid
funnily enough,
7.
never completed it. Played more than 45 minutes though.
Okay. That narrows it down.
Does it, Ben? Does it?
Right.
So you're on to question number 10. A lot of silence here, boys. Come on.
yeah. Sorry,
Right,
sorry.
Keep it moving.
Right. So it's an RPG.
Not on all platforms, not an exclusive game, no character name and title. There is gunplay, it's not a battle royale. There is one main character, it's an RPG, realistic graphics. Dan kind of likes this game.
Kind of likes it.
Okay.
Fallout. Can you switch perspectives in Fallout?
I think that's all first person, isn't
Yeah.
it?
No,
No.
it's not.
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. I haven't played a Fallout in a while.
What about, is it part of a series or something along those lines? Should we ask something
Yeah.
helpful? How would we word it?
Is it an
helpfully?
entry in a franchise?
Nice.
Yes.
Concise.
Yeah, that was an easy one to answer.
Oh dear.
Okay, so that's
We should have asked.
halfway
is it
through.
Is it a numbered entry in a franchise? That would have helped.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a different question, though.
I guess. Are we
Yes.
assuming it's the latest? There's only been one this generation? Yeah, I think let's do that.
Realistic. There is guns. First and third.
Have we got anything other than Fallout to go on?
MILF Baker said GoldenEye.
Yeah. I have explained the rules to her and she's ignored them, so Phil, just kick her out if you want.
Yeah, you can do that. I forgot about that.
We need the viewers.
Get the
Please don't
banhammer.
do that. I'm just being brave in front of my mates.
I'm so sorry. Breakfast was delicious.
It did look good.
Did look good.
Did look good.
I like the way you atted Andrew though, as if none of us would be interested.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he'd be
I
he's
took offence.
he's the only other actual vegan in the group, so I was like he's high priority and everyone else can see it when they fancy looking at it.
One of the only meals I've had with Ben,
I thought you said.
he got a vegan burger.
Sorry, I thought you said males then. I was like, Lewis.
Is that true?
At EGX.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
See, I remember all these things. Ben got a vegan burger.
Ooh, did you get the Beyond Mountains one, the really tasty one?
Was that
No.
the one in that top restaurant at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got the burger.
Oh, I got it. What are we doing with this, guys? Entering a franchise.
Stalling.
And we said yes, it is. That's the last
Yeah.
one. Now you're now on question 11.
Dan's. We didn't get asked for a clue at 10. Let's ask
Not
for
having
a
a clue.
clue, shall we?
No.
We don't need it. So it must be Fallout.
You were hovering
that's what it
around
was.
the right area, so
Yeah.
I'm not
So is
giving
it-
you a clue.
Is it
I'll
Is
let
it
you
Fallout
guess.
4? Is it?
Is that a guess?
Oh no! I'm talking to the boys because I don't know. much about it.
It could be 4 or 76.
There's one main character. I don't think Fallout 76 you can say there's one main character really, can you?
What's he doing?
Can
He's getting
you-
the game.
No, I'm just not letting you read my
See
face like
skills.
Lewis. Where Lewis is like,
It's added extra for the viewers. Please. So let's. Is it a game by Bethesda?
sorry, I'm just writing down. Lewis was wrong. No.
Not all out. Obsidian.
Alright. I'm gonna have to narrow it down a bit. Did it come out on the Nintendo Switch?
No.
Right.
Do it.
You did? You
Do
did
it.
say it?
Knew it from the gun. Knew it from the gun question.
You know what it is? Oh, you knew what the Switch is? Oh, you knew it wasn't on Switch? Okay. I'll shut up.
Yeah, one of
Nearly
them.
gave it away. It's fine. Calm down. Close. You're on to question 13.
Question 13. No clues.
I think it's clue time.
Cruel Game Master.
Very cruel.
Gotta be.
I was
gotta
chucking
be cool.
clues out here and there, everywhere.
Willy nilly.
That was because my game was a bit of a tit.
Well, it was
But, you know.
because your first question you threw us a red herring.
Oh, no, I just said it wasn't a guy, which technically it wasn't.
Alright. Okay, so Xbox and PlayStation, gunplay, and an RPG, first person, third person,
Dan likes it, and you've played it for more than 45 minutes.
Mhm.
7.
That can't be a lot of games.
Nah. No, it's
Do
not.
you visit more than one planet?
No.
What about
that? Knocks out more than you think.
Yeah.
It's like a threat.
I won't be judged for that.
That knocks
question.
out more than you think. What?
What about let's narrow down the setting maybe.
Does it? Fuck no.
I was
Don't
slightly
do it.
embarrassed by the question once I said it. All right.
It's fine. It's okay. Own it.
Like, aren't like half of these post-apocalyptic?
Oh, it could be like Red Dead.
I was trying to knock out like No Man's Sky, Outer
There's
Worlds,
gunplay.
Journey to the Savage Planet.
Lewis, you
RPG.
might be onto something.
Pleasure.
Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
It's part of a series.
Dan's pursing his lips.
Lewis, that's
Solid
Is
7.
it a rootin' tootin' good time?
I'm not answering that. You need to phrase that better.
Is it set in the past?
Yes.
Is it a Rockstar game?
Yes, it is, Lewis.
On you go, Ben.
Is
You
it?
can
Red Dead
you can
Redemption
do it.
It is. Well done, boys.
Well done.
Hey. Well
You
done,
got that
Lewis.
on
It's-
question
You
16.
said it's a solid 7, so you've obviously got that wrong.
That was a red Dead.
Did you finish the game?
No, I couldn't.
Exactly, my point
I'd
here.
give it a 6, I reckon.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
I
just,
think it's not good.
I think it was great to look at. It was a brilliant tech marvel, but yeah, man, that game was long, and even then the mechanics in it are just so old hat.
The
just
mechanics,
bored of it.
from what I heard, it put me off playing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Completely
the least
agree
gamey
with you.
game is what I've heard.
You
the
know
only
what?
bit-
When people have been proper like enjoying things like Ghost of Tsushima, and what's the one with the motorbike? The PlayStation.
Days
Gone.
Days
Yeah.
Gone.
Days
When they're enjoying
Gone.
games like that, and then you look at Red Dead. Red Dead's like light years ahead of it, but I think again, The Witcher 3 spoiled that game because it was still Witcher 3 was nowhere near as good looking, but even with its kind of crumpled mechanics, it was still better than Red Dead. And plus,
think-
like you'll never beat Epona. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I think even Breath of the Wild spoiled Red Dead for
yeah, it did.
a lot of people. Like
Yeah,
suddenly,
absolutely.
not only do you have an open world, but like you can just go wherever you want. You can climb anything you want. You can do things quickly. Like I think Red Dead did the wrong thing and being like, let's do that, but it's making it really fucking slow.
Yeah.
Just chill out.
Let's just turn as if we're always fucking, I don't know, drunk or something. And it's just, the detail in it's amazing. But, you know, you get like a birthday card, it's immensely detailed on the front. It's fucking brilliant on the front, and you open it up, it's just happy birthday. It was kind of like really, really superficial. The game was just not, I don't know, it didn't grab me enough to be like, I can't get home and wait to play that game. So it was. Pete did say in the chat though, Epona for life. So big up, Pete.
There you go. That's right.
Did
Always
you
welcome
play
to
the
chat.
first one and enjoy the first one?
I love the first one. The first one was great. Undead Nightmare, fantastic. But that was when the Rockstar like mechanics and machine were still relatively okay and relatively modern. So
It's when they still made games and not ecosystems or services.
yeah, I know. It was just,
I had
just
trouble with
disappointing.
that first game.
I really enjoyed the first one, but then, like you said, it's the ecosystem and service kind of mandate that they put upon themselves. But then also the way that Fallout and Bethesda haven't quite changed yet, and we're still waiting for Fallout 5 probably before hopefully they do something revolutionary. But like it felt like a game that I'd been playing since the 360, and it was the same with
Yeah.
Red Dead. That game was amazing on the 360. It looked incredible on the 360. Like just giving it a facelift wasn't enough for that to be a more captivating game. So, but the one thing that again kept me entertained was the storytelling. That was the only good aspect that I found. So
I think the problem for Rockstar now is the games they make, by nature of games growing in detail and scope, they make games too big that they can't make them all the time. They literally they can't anymore make stuff like an Undead Nightmare or a Ballad of Gay Tony, because they spent so long making the bloody games that as soon as they finish one, they're spending the next 6 years making another one. So
definitely.
I don't like it, but stuff like GTA Online, I kind of get it.
Yeah. I think the kind of like walking element to some of these games as well. Like I know people kind of rip PlayStation for like the first person walking kind of narrative thing, but like it will become a trope quite quick, and so will like the contained great looking games. You know, people will get bored of them. Like, it was really refreshing. I came off, I think Horizon, and then went and played Celeste. I was like, it doesn't matter what the game looks like, as long as it's tight, it's got good ethic to it, then, you know, who cares? It's awesome.
Celeste is a much better game than Horizon.
Yeah, let's say that. Although it's like apples and pears, isn't it, a little bit?
Yeah,
but
not even saying Horizon's a bad game, but Celeste is one of the best games of the past generation.
Celeste was fantastic, but then again, it's that thing again of where's the innovation going to come from next gen? Go on, Ben.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Apples are way better than pears.
Yeah. Pears, you get all the just labels.
Oh,
Pear Schneider.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Apple Schneider.
I'll go next if that's okay.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, go on. Obviously got one.
Got one now.
Gobsh, right? Go on, Ben.
Gobsh. Go. Who's going first?
Oh shit, yeah, time go.
Yeah, it's us, not him.
Yeah. Come on, tell
my
us.
game is.
Is this game multi-platform?
Yes.
But does that mean everything?
Yeah,
Fuck.
you should have asked, is it all platforms?
Define multi-platform.
Can I reverse that, Ben, and then ask that instead?
Is that your second question?
But no, Dan, you were asking. You were asking
3 questions.
That question.
This is where we get punished now for you being a prick.
All right. Jeez.
Let that be a lesson to you, Daniel.
You weren't addressing them with that question. You were speaking. Should we ask? Is it multi-platform? Is it multi-platform?
Yeah. With you.
I'll
digging
give, it's
No,
all,
I know you are.
It's all platforms, okay?
Thank you,
There you
Ben.
go.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Lewis.
Because I'm nice.
Nice game master.
I
don't know why I'm playing people off against each other.
I just imagine Ben as the floating head.
Nathan's a fucking
in Game
mole.
Master.
I get it now.
He is.
He's here to destroy us.
I'm the reason this is taking so long. I know all the answers.
I knew it was Red Dead from the off. All right, so we know it's all platforms. Over to you, boys.
Is there a single protagonist?
No.
Okay.
Right. Protagonist is married.
Is it a sports? No, I don't know. That's the question.
That tickled you far more than it did anyone else. It's so good.
That's
Is it a sport? Is it a sports sim?
No.
Sorry, is it a single protagonist or is it?
no single protagonist.
Okay, sorry. And it's not a sports sim.
Sports game. Okay. Is there or does the characters use guns?
No.
No gunplay.
The characters don't use them. I think that's a different question to is there gun? No, yeah, you're right. Gunplay.
Ben's face. Turn your camera off, mate.
This
Like a book.
smug is my resting face.
Okay. All platforms, not a single
Yeah.
protagonist, not a sports game, the characters don't use guns. Is this a platformer?
No. That's 5 questions down.
Is it a
Oh,
single
no.
player game?
I'm thinking
Yes.
of like single player. Is
It's single
the
player.
new Marvel game on all platforms, or a Marvel game in the past?
Not on Switch.
Is it not?
No.
Right, that's 6 questions down.
And this is all platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a single player game, not a platformer. Don't use guns. Not a sports game. Magic, I reckon. Some sort of magic.
Is
The Gathering? Or?
yeah.
I think technically, if you're a wizard, is a wand a gun.
That's our fucking screen cap for the fucking. That's going on Twitter immediately after.
Just like Harry
Nathan's just-
Potter. video.
Nathan's just naming every episode at the moment. Just bang, bang.
Yeah, no.
I chat far too much shit to be allowed on the internet. I'm worried about where this is going to get me in a few weeks' time.
That's why you were a sensible hire, mate, for us. 100% part of the gang.
So we're thinking it could be like a JRPG of some sort, or an RPG of some sort.
What could
yeah,
be?
have we asked about whether it's first person or something? Because it could be anything at this point, couldn't it? Single player, no single protagonist.
It's not going to be a Nintendo exclusive game, for one thing.
No, it's all platforms. All platforms.
All platforms. All those platforms.
So
Look at them.
even though it's no single protagonist, it's probably not Octopath Traveler.
Thank God.
Does Dan hate this game?
Let's not fucking start. Let's not start.
Don't
I've
say
heard
the
your
O word.
opinions.
Get Laurie on as well for Ghost of Tsushima.
What the fucking special edition? Shite. Gave it to Pete.
No,
You
give it to
gave it to
Ben.
Pete.
You give it to Ben, had you?
Did
you
you?
got it. You got the box, didn't you?
To keep the fancy.
Oh, I
Was
thought
it
you were talking about Ghost of Tsushima.
No.
I got lost in the post, mate.
I kept the coin. The coin was the best part.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Right, 6 questions, lads. Come on.
Right.
What was the last one?
All
Is it single player?
Single player game.
Not
single
a
player.
platformer. Characters don't use guns. Let's nail that down a little bit more. So,
Is it 2D?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
7.
No, I'm thinking it's Octopath.
No, I'm thinking stuff like Streets of Rage.
Ooh, good shout.
Multi-platform, but not a platformer. That's the thing.
Is this a fighting game?
No.
That's
Well,
different.
wait there. It's Streets of. It's the
so
whole
it's-
thing about it's Streets
so
of Rage
it's-
a fighting game.
Well, it is,
Yeah,
isn't it?
100%.
100%.
Would it be? But we've had this discussion in the past. Brawler, fighting game. Are you lumping all these in together?
I
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I guess
100%.
beat 'em up and a fighting game are different.
Belt scrolling fighting.
I'd have to be some sort of gobshite, though, wouldn't I, to be
Alright.
picky about.
So no-
Aiming that at me.
No single protagonist, not a sports game, no guns, not a platformer, but it is 2D and single player.
So I'm just reading about this now. The protagonist in the game doesn't define itself as a protagonist. So I'm sorry, I know.
Hotline Miami? That's guns. Is it an indie, maybe? We could ask.
See, I'd almost assume it was an indie because it was 2D.
Yeah, no, there's no AAA 2D games at the moment, really, is there?
Zelda.
Since as they've taken Rayman out to pasture.
But Zelda's not multi. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
I'm
No,
still.
all
I'm
platforms.
Octopath is
What's the name of that bullshit one that's like Zelda?
Kane's Hyrule.
Ocean.
Oceanhorn.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oceanhorn.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, but that's
Always
not
makes me
2D. It's a 2D game. We need to remember that.
Yeah, good point.
Is it pixel art?
You're struggling.
Define pixel art is the question you want to ask.
How big are the? I mean, there are definitely pixels.
You know
I'm
what I
gonna-
mean by pixels.
Yeah,
Bloody
I'm gonna-
Horizon
no.
Zero Dawn's pixels.
No.
It's a bit pushy, is it not?
It's
Yes, isn't it?
very. God.
I've had a beer.
Had it can.
I'm going to say no because it's not.
Okay.
You don't think. Yeah.
Core,
no.
look at those pixels.
Whoa, it's not like Celeste where you think
Yeah.
pixel art.
Yeah, or
It's-
like Shovel Knight or something. Yeah. Okay. No, that helps. Okay.
It's not a fighting game. No pixel art.
No gunplay.
Yeah, got all that.
I think
Not
we
a
need to
single
remember as well,
protagonist.
It's like some games. It's clearly trying to give it to us that even though some games aren't like pixel art, they still can be a bit like pixely.
I think it's Clue Time.
It's 9.
Yeah, and
Oh, let's get to 10.
I want to find out about more of what they do. It's not a platformer.
Was
Not a
this
sports game. I want to find out more about the.
you're so method. I want to find out more about what they do. I want to live their life.
What's your muse? What's your flame? Is this a game developed in Japan?
No.
Not developed in Japan.
It's the all platforms.
Should we go for a genre?
Is
Yep, go for a genre.
Yeah, I'm again.
We know it's not a platformer. We know
Yeah,
it's
not a fighting
2D.
game.
We know it's not a sports game. Not a fighting game. Probably shouldn't have
I
asked
think we
fighting.
I think we need to ask if it's a RPG or not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Get out. Go on.
So is it an RPG, Ben?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fucking Octopath.
Just to clarify, would you
if it's
say
Undertale again, I'm
no?
going to kick off.
Is it a male No. Would you
No single protagonist as well.
be Gobshite and lump in JRPG with RPG, or would you be pedantic over that, Ben? Would we need to ask another question?
I would not. You would not need to clarify.
Okay,
No.
so there we go. So it's an RPG or a JRPG.
I think we just asked if it's from Japan as well, didn't we?
So it's not.
it's not. It's
Fuck.
not from Japan.
Come on, Dan.
It is an RPG, not from Japan. 2D.
Single player, not a platformer. Characters don't use guns.
Every platform as well. On all platforms.
God, that's good. No pixel art.
I am going to.
I've got an idea for something. Wait there.
What?
Apologies, Ben.
Right.
On you go.
I'm going to give you. That's not really a clue. It's more. I'm slightly backtracking from the RPG question. It's. I don't want you to get caught up in that. It's cross genre kind of thing. So it's not. It's got RPG elements, but I wouldn't say it's a strict RPG. If that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
If that helps, because I don't want you to go down thinking it's just an RPG.
So I'm thinking we defined.
If anything, if you
it is indie.
it's probably, if you said it had 3 genres, RPG would probably be the third of those genres. Let's say.
Ooh.
2D. Keep on coming back to that.
2D and no single protagonist as well.
Yeah, and it's not pixel art. So I have an inkling into this. Ben, do you own this game?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, Nate and Dan, I think it might be Wargroove.
Okay.
Wargroove's definitely pixel art.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
I would say so. I think Wargroove is very specifically Advance Wars-esque pixel art.
Should we maybe clarify it? I'm happy to waste the question.
I don't dare challenge Nathan, to be honest.
I did say that with a real, fierce energy. No, that is pixel art.
So aggressive. I love it.
Because if you said it, you fucking said it.
Is it developed and published by Chucklefish, Ben?
No.
It's not Wargroove, guys.
It's also not Stardew Valley.
Oh,
That's 11 questions.
I said Wolf Groove.
Oh. All right, no single protagonist. That's what's getting me. I think we need to remember that.
Okay.
Ben owns it. Ben owns every single game.
I know, yeah, now where's it down?
It's not true.
Yeah, you got rid of
That's a
Ring
lie.
Fit Adventure, that's right.
Yeah.
Not a platformer. What other genres? Not a fighter.
Right, you're at 11.
Would you say music is a heavy focus?
No.
Does not.
And that was question 14, by the way.
Sorry, pals.
I've got that as 12.
Nah.
So I'm happy to
What are you
give you-
rounding up, Dan?
Dan's like, nah. Just get this over with.
Play the game properly. We're going to win. Come on. So no heavy music focus. Do you use swords in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. Is this an entry in an established franchise?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, I was thinking SteamWorld Quest all of a sudden.
Okay.
Because that's kind of an RPG. Doesn't matter. Not that. It's a new entry.
Don't explain it. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to whiz through all platforms. Not a single protagonist. Not a sports game. Characters
Lewis has
don't
got a
use
very
gu-
determined look on his face, like he's going to just
2D.
get out of thin air.
Needing the toilet.
It's 2D. It's not a fighting game. There's no pixel art. It's not developed in Japan. There are RPG elements to it. Ben owns this game. It isn't Wargroove. There's no heavy music focus. We do use swords in this game. and not an entry in an established franchise, so it's a new IP, and it's across multi-plats as well. Ben, is this an indie game?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's 15.
Ooh, right, dicey.
It's getting tight. I
It
would
isn't,
say
but
Are the
Wait for the clue. Wait for the clue.
yeah, go on.
I love this game.
Give us a better clue.
No, that's a pretty good clue.
You love this
Are the main playable characters humans?
game. No, that's music.
I can't answer that.
What?
I can't answer that with yes or no.
Human animals.
fucking stupid this is. What is it?
Stupid furry games you love.
It's an indie game. You don't play as you may play as humans, or at least
That's
you can change
thrown
it
me
around.
more than anything.
Okay, look, some of them might be humans, some of them might not be.
You can go between everything.
Okay. What platforms?
So it's got RPG elements, but the RPG element will be the character creation on it.
Yeah. Well, there's no single protagonist, and clearly you can change between creatures and humans of some sort.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking of
There's-
this sort
right,
of Overwatch scenario.
Just to clarify, so there's, let's say, most of the majority of the protagonists are human, but there's one I'm unsure of. But I think, to be honest, if none of you have played this game, that won't help you whatsoever. So don't get too bogged down with
All right. Indie game, 2D, not
that. I
pixel,
love, that I evangelize.
Me now.
and it's on Switch
That
as well.
is
It's on all platforms. It's on
the
Switch.
worst
I love
thing.
it, and so many other people love it. If you listen to any other podcasts, then yeah.
Are we fucking background to Children of Morta or something?
He's got that glacial look on his face. Wikipediaing Children of Morta right now.
It's well, could be.
The Wikipedia page has got fuck all.
Shouldn't be looking at that.
Is it procedurally generated, this game?
Yes.
Ooh,
Could be
that's
Children of
a
Morta.
very good.
It's a banger.
That's a
That's
very good
16 questions by my tally.
procedurally generated, all platforms. I mean, I kind of no.
Procedurally generated. You can kind of assume that might be a roguelike.
Dead Cells?
You
No.
just play one
There's
person.
one protagonist in Dead Cells.
It could be. I mean, Children of Morta was a shout.
Should we just get that one out of the way?
Let's. Was it developed by Dead Mage, Ben?
No.
It's not Children of Morta.
17.
Shite.
But you've come very close.
Excuse me.
You've come very close to yeah, you're within spitting distance.
We're circling the drain.
Yeah, exactly.
Eamon's
Now
on the same vein I am in.
You've mentioned a game that's got a lot in common with this.
Right.
He's reeled off loads of games though.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
help me.
No, no.
Have you heard how much shit I chat, mate?
So we know he's probably played this on Switch as well.
Yeah.
So we need to think back.
Near to Children of Morta as well, but it's on all platforms. So near to like Dead Cells.
Oh, whoa.
He's got it.
Ben
He's got it.
like it. I don't think you did. Ben did like Enter the Gungeon.
I did love Into the Gungeon, but it's not that, so don't worry.
Thanks, Ben.
Is a bullet a human?
Eamon said The Messenger.
That's a single protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is,
It's not.
isn't it?
It's not a single protagonist, Damon.
Fuck's sake, Eamon, come on.
Yeah, he did.
No help.
He did say that.
Right, what are you on? You're on 17 still.
We've got it.
I
It's
have
there.
been quite generous.
It's
You're
yeah.
so close. You're gonna, Lewis. You're gonna hit yourself. Because you know I love this game.
2D, but not pixel art as such. Single player
Do we
procedural.
think Ben's done a video on this?
More than
I
likely.
never watched one.
My brain's going Terraria, but it's
Shitty.
not that.
Andrew would know. Andrew would be. He'll be if he's listening back to this. He'll be screaming the answer.
He always screams the answer once it's been said. Oh, yeah, well, that, yeah.
I was just about the pub quiz answer. Just about to fucking say that.
But I know that Ben loves this game. I don't like these clues, Ben. These are not clues that I
It puts
appreciate.
pressure on you.
Uh-huh.
Indie game. It's an indie game. Not pixel art.
That's annoying.
Plays some humans and
RPG.
Something
RPG is like the third thing it is, and it's not a platformer.
Yeah. Think you've got the other genres almost there in your head.
It's roguelike-ish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what roguelike games?
procedurally generated. Come on, that can't be a lot.
That's what I'm trying to think of that, but then also not a single protagonist.
Yeah. Children of More.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, I'm
Said it's not
I'm not
struggling
platform
to
enough.
think of any other clues that won't just give it away.
Not made in Japan. Does this game have voice acting?
No.
Right. 8. Is that the
18. You've got
That's-
2 left. Make them count.
I think you'll find it's 3. The third one needs to
think
be
you
the
find
quiet
the wrong
game, everyone.
Procedure generated roguelike. I know Ben loves this game. Dan, what games do I know that Ben loves?
Oh yeah, well, it's not Shovel Knight, because single protagonist.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
Dead
not
Cells.
procedurally generated.
Not Hollow Knight. It's not procedurally generated either.
And it's on all platforms.
This is unfair.
Yeah. What else? What else can I help you with? Yeah, think of other indie roguelike games that other podcasts rave about, or certain people from other podcasts that are Nintendo focused and feature Per Schneider. Other people on that podcast really like this game.
Slay the Spire?
Yes!
Well done.
Yes!
Slay the
Of
Spire.
course it is.
Get in.
I was just about to say that.
Of course you are, Andrew.
Fucking. Oh, tip of my tongue.
Pete was
tongue.
screaming
Yeah.
in the chat, and then he texted me going into the breach, and I was texting Sophie, and I saw into the breach pop up, and I was like,
I'd say Into the Breach was
I'd say it's
pixel art, though.
Yeah, it's pixely.
Yeah.
Pete, you fucking idiot,
Yeah,
mate.
You're right with
Yes.
Slay the Spire, though. Yeah, it's not
Oh, well.
pixely, but it is 2D.
Yeah.
I would never have said that. I would
Oh.
never got it.
Pete,
No,
you were
play it.
closer
It's
than I
going to be
was.
a banger, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never
it
played
is so good. It's one of those games, I'm afraid, that doesn't look good though, and it doesn't sound great, and it's hard to explain how good it is. So no
Yeah.
The
matter
card
how much
play
I tell
puts me off.
everyone, nobody
So-
tries it.
It's a deck-based, like, card battling
You've
RPG,
already,
isn't it?
I'm already going to sleep. But deck based.
Yeah. So when you said Steam World Quest, I was like, nearly, yeah.
Yeah.
nearly
Oh,
there."
shit.
Yeah.
I much preferred when you said you had Def Jam Vendetta as your game. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, great game. Please
Shite.
buy it. Somebody
It's
buy
on,
it. So
it's on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Yes.
It
No
is.
excuse now.
If I ever see it on Switch below a tenner, I will buy it.
It's on Game Pass, Nathan. Your Xbox. Come on.
That is not under a tenner for me to buy an Xbox.
Got like proper 80-year-old woman vibes. I'm fucking loving it. Like, that isn't that. Can you fucking calm down, please?
Shit, right, I've got to choose a game now.
Right.
No pressure.
I shouldn't just look at my Switch because that'll make it really obvious.
Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong,
Remember we
Tropical
said
Freeze.
Super Mario Brothers earlier on.
I'm
You did say
I'm
that.
not going to do that because that would be.
That's exactly what someone who would choose it would say.
Ben,
do-
Eamon is
Yeah.
picking up the game, by the way, on Game Pass as we speak.
Oh yes, man.
What
What a legend. No help at this game, but what a legend.
He was useless,
Alright, cool.
to be completely fair.
Yep. I've got a game.
Is it FIFA? That wasn't my question.
That's up to you.
Go on, Ben, start us off.
He's got a game. Is this an exclusive game?
Playing the man, not the game. I like it, Ben.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
So that narrows it down to Switch or PS4.
It's going to be Switch.
Oh, no, it could-
Is
it
this
could
a
be
Switch game?
Xbox, I suppose.
It could be.
there we go.
Xbox exclusive. It could be anything.
It's fucking not. It's a Switch game.
Nathan does not play poker with that face.
So I've been rinsed for my poker face in the past.
To be fair, if I played poker, my poker face would have to be just a constant grin because I'd be shite as well.
Right, there you go. Crack on.
Brilliant.
There you go, Lewis. You're the most attractive person in the chat again.
Yes.
Handsome bastard. I'd rather look at
Ask-
Hyrule Castle.
Ask Hyrule Castle all the questions you want.
Go.
Right, who's next?
So it is an exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a Nintendo exclusive?
We've already asked that, and he said yes.
It's
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a
that's
Switch.
not what you asked. That's two questions.
No, it's definitely.
I was asking
no.
Dan and Ben.
No, it's all we know 100% is this an exclusive to one of the current.
Well, no, that was first. That was the first question. Then I said, "Is this a Switch game?" That's my second question.
Oh, right.
uh,
And he said yes, did he?
Yeah,
I
Okay,
did
cool.
answer that. Sorry.
Okay,
there you go.
okay.
You're all laughing, at me,
Right.
but it's fine.
Super Mario Party.
Come on, Lewis.
Is the character name and title?
No.
Oh. Button.
Right, Is this a Nintendo published game?
Oh, I don't know.
Wikipedia. Get that Wikipedia
Yeah,
page open.
1 second.
Just ask Google. Just say it out loud.
Sorry.
I said Google. Don't choose the
use those.
device.
So suddenly worried about the size of my Deirdre Barlow glasses.
Ben loves those glasses. We haven't spoken about that yet. He really
I
fucking
do.
likes those glasses.
Yeah.
What was your question again, Ben? Can you clarify it?
Where did you get your cool guy hipster glasses from? That was my
Okay,
question.
right now.
Oh, this question in the game. The question was: is this a Nintendo published title?
Yes, it was published by Nintendo.
There we go. Published by Nintendo.
Published. Now, we have learnt from in the past, much like Super Mario Party, could be anything.
Fucking hell.
What?
Yeah.
Christ. Profound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just remember, just take it easy.
Does
Yep.
this
One
Published
feature
by Nintendo. I don't think that's narrowed it down.
does this feature
It has.
the protagonist on the front cover of the game?
Yes.
So there is a front cover. That's two questions. We're
Nice.
Playing the game.
physical at least.
There's a cover.
Yeah.
So it's not Good Job or The Stretchers.
Oh, there's the fucking fly thing again. Ooh.
Ooh,
So-
if I showed off my very good T-shirt today,
Go on.
it says
Oh,
Hey.
you've
Oh, he's
vanished
lost.
in the background. Truth Twisters.
Her Majesty's
Whoa.
Truth Twisters.
I nearly said you
Very-
spelled government wrong, and then I realised I was drunk. I was like, oh, no, it's right.
It's a very niche Twitter joke.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, I remember when they said that. Tweet was taken down after. 10 or 15
Oh,
minutes.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Badge
When
Walker
somebody
with
hijacked
Load of
it.
Truth.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. This little fucking
Hope
fella
I've
is just having a...
distracted you enough.
All
Alright, so we know the protagonist is on the cover.
The protagonist is on the cover.
Indeedy.
Oh,
I mean, is it?
Francis Indeedy.
So it is going to be a long-running franchise. What new franchises are out? Arms.
do you think
Maybe
he'd be?
we should not ask that.
Do you think he'd be the sort of gobshite that would choose Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. Yeah. But let's do the question that I think Lewis was about
So you need
to
to
ask.
ask me questions, lads.
Nothing comes free. Let's find out if it's a previous franchise.
Yeah, is it an entry in a long-running franchise?
No.
Could be Arms.
Could be Zelda.
Is there a protagonist in Arms? Really?
Good point. But they're on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the protagonist was.
Don't know why I said that. Very silly.
Who's in the front of Arms? Would be Springman or something.
The arms guy. You know.
The Arms guy.
Springman.
I played Arms.
Oh,
for
Springy
seven.
boy.
Spring.
I really liked Arms.
Sounds mad.
I genuinely had a good time. I must have played like 30, 40 hours. I thought it was cracking.
Really?
Good game.
Yeah. I thought it was fantastic.
I mean, should we rule Mario out of this?
No, because it could be. I'm thinking Kingdom Battle. That'll been published by Nintendo.
I think you asked me, is the character name in the title was one of your questions. I don't want to give you too
We did.
much, but I think you asked me that.
When? I never asked that.
That was your second
Yeah,
question?
I think.
Yep. Third one. No character name and title.
Yeah.
There you go, Lewis.
I've actually got it written down as well. I just
Me too.
Right.
So it's an exclusive
Character name
game
isn't
on
in
the
the title.
Switch with no character name in the title. It's published by Nintendo. The protagonist is on the cover of the game, but it's not part of a long-running franchise.
Genre. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, not part of it. Long. Okay. Yeah.
That's what
Well,
narrows
this
it right
game
down.
might not be, but bearing in mind it could be like there wasn't two
Hyrule
Tropical
Warriors.
Freezes before it, or there wasn't Warrior games before it.
We could ask if it was developed by Nintendo.
Yeah, because I'm just assuming it.
That would
it's-
cut a few away.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
get rid of
okay.
it, but I don't think you would have stalled on published. But
No.
let's go for it. If
So
want.
you would say
get
that
rid of it,
it's not.
but burn it. Might as well. At least then we know.
Yeah, is it developed by Nintendo?
No.
Not developed. Is it 2D?
Lewis, you're stupid.
No.
Whoa, slow down.
Fucking hell, Lewis. It's not 2D.
Not 2D.
That's 8 questions.
It's not Cadence of Hyrule.
And it's not. Okay. So it's not 2D and it's not developed. Sorry.
We've had Tetris 99 before, haven't we?
We are, but
Could be that.
Nate wouldn't know that.
But the main character's called Tetris.
Good point. And he is not on the front cover of something.
Dave,
Each-
Tetris. That's who you play as when you're.
Each block
controlling
is
the
called
blocks.
Tetris.
Have we got the genre? Do we know if it's an RPG?
No idea.
You've got no idea, no.
We ain't got shit
Just now going through all the Nintendo published games.
in your mind.
Is this a
In my
AAA game?
Clearly on Wikipedia, I can see
I am
it.
Wikipedia, yeah, as well.
Is
I
this
don't
a
have that knowledge.
is it a AAA game?
No, Paul Lloyd, it's not Super Mario Maker, but thank you, because it's not.
It's when you see the viewers go up by one and then just down by one. Paul like comes in.
Yeah.
Is it Super Mario Maker? Fuck that. I'd like to make a
Mario
pizza
Maker,
oven.
Just goes into every stream.
Yeah.
Asking the question.
I
It's
guess in the terms of the way you're asking the question, yes, it is a AAA.
Okay.
Fuck. And it's a new entry. It's a new series altogether. That's what you said, yeah?
Okay, but it might feature old. I'm still clinging on to Hyrule Warriors.
That fucking nonce game that you played in January. Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
I'm ignoring YouTube chat. I don't even know how the fuck I'll see YouTube chat,
Tokyo
mate.
Mirage Sessions is 2 long-running franchises, not even one. That's Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem.
Yeah, full on noncery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, both fantastic games.
Published, not developed by Nintendo, not 2D.
Right, we haven't got a genre, have
Character
we?
name, not Untitled. We do not have a genre. We're sort of just going through.
Is it an RPG?
No.
Right.
So it's not like Zelda.
There you go, Paul. I'm looking at the YouTube chat now. Stop fucking moaning.
Well, I'm here in Twitch now, aren't I?
He doesn't speak like that.
No, that's true. Nintendo published.
Not developed.
developed.
Yeah.
Not an
That's-
RPG. The main character is not in the title, but on the cover. Should we try and ascertain more about this main character? So they've published like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, haven't they? They've published. Nathan just raised his eyebrows when I said that.
Oh, don't take that as a clue. I was just doing that.
I'm just laughing at Paul Lloyd in YouTube on his own saying 3 of the sexiest men in gaming and Dan. And he said, I'm just sitting here eating my pickled eggs.
Oh.
just out the jar.
Mate, not on.
Help us out, Paul. Other games that Nintendo have published.
Just happily entertaining as
not
well.
developed. Not an RPG.
Just
Not-
just
Does
ask
it-
more questions. You got so many questions left, guys.
We've got so many questions. Let's just.
I've got a lot.
Go on then.
Do you hold a penis in this game? No. Do you hold a... Do you cast magic in this game?
Ooh. No.
Great question.
Thank
Oh,
you.
shit.
Thank you.
You don't cast.
No.
magic.
How we cute, just because
Magic.
what games were you maybe thinking of there? Just so I don't go down the come at that game from a different way.
Just shooting my shot at the moment, Lewis. I'm not aiming, mate.
Not aiming.
I'm
Not aiming. He's in the chat.
Not aiming.
He is in the
Did this release? What I'm thinking. How do we narrow down the year? Did this release
Stop saying
after
this release.
the 1st of January 2019?
Yes.
Can't have been that many Nintendo games that came out after that point.
Right, let's
Oh,
right.
what about
What do you think?
world's worst game loved by Laurie?
Oh, Astral
Astral
Pain.
Chain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this
Yeah,
game shit?
No.
Oh, it's definitely.
That was not the
definitely
question.
Astral.
Definitely.
Are you tethered to some mythical beast in this game?
Yes, you are.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh.
fuck.
Here we go.
Has the music in the police station, is it the most banging music in any video game of all time?
100%.
Okay, I think we know. No, that was question 21. Sorry, you got it wrong.
So
Yeah, right. You fucking got it, yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Well done, lads.
Chain.
Astral Chain.
Liam,
God, that could be on the list. Astral Chain, Octopath Traveler, Ghost of
I have-
Tsushima.
never
Chain.
played Astral Chain, and I looked forward to it. And you guys were like, "It's terrible." Well, no,
I
you
think
started off by saying it was
No.
good. You saying that the music in the police station was great, and then a week later you were like, "Nah, fuck."
it's
I
not
think it's-
terrible.
I think it's a really good game. I love my Platinum games. I've completed Bayonetta 1 and 2. I love Wonderful 101. I think Astral Chain is right up there.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, I'm not that. I don't think I've played many platinum games. To be honest with you, is it? I get the impression it's just button mashing for the sake of button mashing.
But
Is that
Platinum
an
games
unfair?
are if you have them on a low difficulty. But if you play them on hard or something, it's not a button
Sounded
mashing
like
game
an
because
attack.
you did. No, not on you. You haven't played it. These fucking pricks over here are giving it all that.
It's just
It's like-
it's a 5, maybe 5.5 out of 10 max.
Genuinely, these Platinum games, I think you have to bump up the difficulty to the point where you have to learn the combos and you have to learn how to dodge and stuff. And that's when they become this incredible, like, orchestra of, like, learning the different moves and the enemy attacks and when to, like, do different stuff and how to move, like, bring the moves together. I think that's when they sing. But if you just bump it down to play on easy and watch the story, these aren't story games. They're fucking nonsense. They're mad.
Yeah, but like even Devil May Cry was like a decent-ish story to keep me going through it. And in terms of the Platinum games, Bayonetta was solid, but man, like could not get into the Wonderful 101. Just didn't gel with it. I do need to go back to it though, because I think it's something that I maybe made a mistake on. And Astral Chain, no, I didn't play Bayonetta 2. I've got it, but yeah, I couldn't click with Astral Chain at all. Really wanted to love it as well.
I think it's got one of the strongest stories of the Platinum games. Like, I love the procedural,
That's like saying,
like figuring out the mysteries. Like, I thought it was really clever.
That's like saying you found one of the Mills and Boons enthralling at some point in time. You know what I mean? It's like it's not hard.
Yeah, I know. There's
a couple of good Killer songs. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just wasn't. It just wasn't in limited time. It just wasn't what I could see myself playing for 20-30 hours, and I was like, yeah, I need to trade this in now and get something that I'm probably going to enjoy. But I can see why other people, it's a 100% a Pete game, and him and I are like avoiding an argument over it, which is quite telling. So it's probably a decent enough game, because I know what he's like, and he's very much for the for the tactile and for the mechanics of the game rather than the story.
I get why people have problems with it, but I don't believe anybody that says it's a bad game.
No, I wouldn't say it's a bad game. It was the first game that I played on the Switch that felt like a big AAA, like, oh wow, I need to play this on a TV. Like, style-wise, absolutely loved it. Soundtrack, visuals, all amazing. I just wasn't enjoying... So there's a detective part, there's the bit where you go in the astral plane, and then there's the combat. Those three elements, there was not one element of that I looked forward to. It was always like, oh great, now I'm in this horrible red bit, and I've got to do some platforming, and I'm going to fall down. Brilliant. Oh great, now I'm here. I think, to be honest, maybe I enjoyed the police station a little bit, but that was about it.
Yeah.
You know.
For those of us that haven't played it, can you clarify that the astral plane is not an aircraft?
Could be.
Could be.
They get on the astral plane after they untether the astral chain. Get on the astral boat.
Yeah.
No. Astral Chain chomp. Astral Chain is to Devil May Cry what Fire Emblem Three Houses was to Persona 5. And I'll leave it there.
Cool. It's blown my mind.
Yeah.
It's like when you get a birthday card that's really nice on the front.
That was profound, you cunt. How dare you?
It was also a very specific reference.
I was looking at birthday cards just before.
You know when you get a really shit birthday card that says "to my husband" and loads of really nice fucking stuff on the front, but then in the actual card, there's just nothing in there.
It just says "Happy Birthday" on here.
It's leaving a badge. Where's my badge?
It's all right. Keep digging. It's okay. I'll be over here disliking Astral Chain and disliking Octopath, and you guys can keep on taking pops. Because I'm made of Teflon.
Right, we should get on and play some games.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Let's get over here. If people want to find you online, Nate, where would they go?
You can find me at Twitter, on Twitter, at Nathan Loon. I said that the wrong way around, didn't I?
At Twitter, well, I don't think Astral Chain was a very good.
Yeah. Find me at Nathan D. Loon.
Teflon, what about you?
Ooh, at Downward Tweets.
Ben?
At Benji Kong.
And I am at that Dr. Fact. Thank you very much for watching.
That was brilliant.
At
that Dr. Fact.
That was a radio jingle.
Yeah. Gobsh.
We need like a Gobshite.
Yeah.
Should we harmonise? Gobsh.
Gobshite. Gobshite.
Done.
Oh, fuck me. It's going to nearly knock me in the bollocks. Right. Yep, the buffet is open. If you want to go to the buffet now, you can go to the buffet now.